G'day guys and welcome back to Aussie Gamer. Now on today's show, as you can see here, we've got the very awesome Xbox One Elite Wireless Controller, and we're going to do a bit of an unboxing today because I want to share with you the absolute awesomeness that is this new controller from the guys at Microsoft. So let's get into it and have a crack at what exactly this is all about. So let's just go around the box quickly. You can see here it includes the basic controller, and we'll talk about the controller in a minute. But as I understand it, it's a more premium controller, looks a hell of a lot better, designed a hell of a lot better, definitely heavier as well. So what else is included in the box? As you can see here, some interchangeable D-pads. You've got some raised interchangeable thumbsticks. You've also got the paddles, a carrying case, some AA batteries, and a USB cable. So can't wait to have a look at that. On the back, so just moving around here quickly, it's all about customizing your experience. You know, design the controller how you want it designed. So I can't wait to set it up and experience some of the different configurations that you can do it with. Fire faster, so you've got some trigger stops here that can really sort of, I guess, accelerate your shooting. So really good for first-person shooters, and probably the console to get involved in any first-person shooter now, thanks to this awesome Elite controller. Just on the other side of the box, just some standard pictures, and of course on the front a nice little picture of the product itself. So let's open it up. Just going to slice the knife through here and here. Beautiful. And hopefully we can just open it from here. Now the box itself is very, very sturdy, very strong. So opening it up, and look at that. So this reminds me a lot of those Bose headphone covers for those Bose premium headphones. So very strong. If you dropped it, you know, it's going to protect the controller, which is exactly what you want. Now before we get into that, let's see what else is in the box. So nothing down that end. What do we got? Just a bit of packaging there. That looks like something. And here you can see some paperwork. So a quick setup guide. Let's see what else there is in here. So let's just whack this down here like that. So you've got a quick setup guide. You've got, I guess, some instructions on how to customize it. The Xbox One accessory product manual. And for some reason we got two. I guess they're slightly different. So that's about electrical safety or something like that. So very cool. So let's just put that to the side. Let's jump in here and check this out. Now I imagine this is the charge cable. And also, there you go, some AA batteries, so some Duracells right there. So I'll put those over there. Now Xbox One, I guess, gives you the option to either use the standard play and charge cable and battery, or you can just use the Duracell AA. So wow, look at this. This is definitely a more premium cable than is in the standard Xbox One controller. It feels very sturdy, definitely a high quality. So that's I'm really pleased that they put that in there because it adds that extra element of quality to the product. All right, now let's go and check out this bad boy itself. Now I've got to say, weight-wise, it's definitely heavier than the previous model, and I can't wait to open it up and have a look at it. Are you ready? I'm ready. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Look at that. That is stunning. All right, so weight-wise, like I said, it's definitely heavier. There's no question about its solidness. It definitely feels so much better built than any other controller on the market, I have to say. It's just so, I guess, so solid, and that's probably the first thing you notice. It's got this sort of matte finish, which is pretty cool. And we'll have a look at the buttons and the bits and pieces, but I really want to turn it over and show you guys these paddles, because this is, I think, probably one of the most unique features in a manufacturer-driven controller that you'll ever see on the market. So the paddles, they're very sturdy. They're not going to fall off, and you can adjust the trigger stops here, which is pretty cool. But now to take these off, as I understand, it's just as easy as sort of flipping it that way. And look, that was really easy to get off, but once it's in place, look, I can't sort of just rip that out. So it's definitely really well manufactured. So kudos to Microsoft for producing a really high quality product there. Now just flipping the controller over, you can see here they've got a green connector button. I guess that differentiates itself a little bit more. A nice looking shiny Xbox button to connect to home. Now we know about this. This is for 2 settings, so for game type 1 or game type 2. So you can really switch between games like Halo 5 and then over to Forza 6 or something like that, depending on the configuration that you want. Now looking at some of the other features, we know that these are just sort of magnetically clip on and clip off. So really easy, but once it's on, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. It's really, really sturdy. The disc, I guess you'd call it the disc D-pad, really well connected, and then just sort of pops off nice and easily as well. But again, once you're gaming, that's going nowhere. And yeah, really easy to set up. The black buttons for X, Y, A, B, and we're used to our hamburger button there and the little menu button. So overall, look really, really well built. Absolutely a phenomenal looking controller. In terms of what else is in the box, so you've got some other options for, I guess, a more standard D-pad there, as well as some different types of the thumbstick. So as you can see here, this is a slightly taller configuration. So if you wanted to take off the shorter one and put on the taller one, you can do that, and there you go, straight into it. So now I've got to admit that I've never had like a SCUF controller or anything like that. So when this came on the market, I was really excited to get my hands on it. I just felt that being from Microsoft, the product itself would be quality, and it's obviously built specifically for the Xbox One. So there you go, guys. Look, if you've liked today's video, please remember to hit that like button for me. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, guys, get involved in the conversation via the comment section down below, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks, guys.